Emily Blackshire is a 21-year-old junior at Clemson University who has spent most of her adult life helping and giving a voice to those who are overcoming the odds of their situations. She volunteers with a local homeless shelter in Hilton Head, where she became aware of the need for action just before coming to Clemson.
When I came to Clemson, I heard about students that didn't have access to food or were living out of their cars or just had inadequate resources of whatever kind. It kind of made sense to look into bringing something like that to campus. And then with farm workers, it's kind of in a similar boat. I worked with undocumented immigrants for years, both in high school in a volunteer situation in a community. And then I was employed for a few summers in a community program of sorts, where a lot of undocumented immigrants end up making their homes for short-term or long-term periods of time. And so I got to know a lot of them and hear their stories and kind of understand that it's not always what you hear on the news about people.
Emily's work with migrant workers lets her see firsthand how many of them have the odds stacked against them, yet they continue to do their best, giving Emily even more of a reason to do what she can to let their voices be heard.
I don't know, it's just interesting. There's a girl named Yancy, and she was in a holding cell. So she's Honduran, and both of her parents died, and there's a lot of drug-related violence in Honduras. And so her family, her extended family, sent her to live with her aunt and uncle in the United States with a coyote, but she was caught along the way and kept in El Paso in a holding cell for children. There's a very large holding cell in El Paso. It's basically unaccompanied minor type of detention center, but she had a lot of really traumatic experiences, and she couldn't really help her situation, especially being an unaccompanied minor. And so that kind of gave me a new light on the immigration process and just how difficult we really do make it for people to have any form of amnesty. And then just being in the fields, I think I see a lot of direct human rights abuses down the road from us that make me realize how important it is to be aware of where your food is coming from. And
because of Emily's work with migrant workers and the homeless, she has taken a particular interest in speaking up for people who identify as food insecure. She talks about how she knows people at Clemson who are living out of their cars, sleeping under desks at night, and forego buying groceries for weeks at a time in order to pay for books. Emily is currently helping Clemson open their first canned food center called Paw Pantry. This will enable food insecure students to get free canned food by showing their CUID. Emily is doing her best to overcome the odds and speak up for those who do not have a voice. But she is only one person. If you would like to help her, please donate anything you can to Paw Pantry, located in the Union. Every little bit counts. From Clemson University, Lizzie Beane, Clemson News Now.